My name is Michael Mastro. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to look at the chart for Bob Weir, co-founder of the Grateful Dead. May he rest in peace. If you look to the eastern horizon when he was born, you would see the constellation associated with Capricorn rising at 16 degrees. This is a rectified birth chart since we don't know his exact time of birth. First, we're going to see how the planets are operating, when they're operating, and what could be done to strengthen the chart. So first off, Sun, any planet that rules one of the Dustana houses, the 6th, 8th, or 12th, can be challenging. So we see the 5th sign of Leo in the 8th house ruled by Sun. So Sun can be challenging. It rules the 8th house, which has to do with the ability to research and create music, and it also has to do with trauma and transformation, and it can bring some health challenges. He did have diabetes, dyslexia as a youth, cancer, and lung issues. Then we have weak infant afflicted by K2 Moon. Moon is ruling the house of partnerships. So there were issues with the band and partnerships throughout his life. But those partnerships also gave him great success. But Moon is public, so these partnerships led to public entertainment. Then we have weak dispositor Mars. Mars is ruling the house of happiness and home life, and it is placed in the house of partnerships. Mars, because it's weak, so it's in the house with Saturn, and the house that's ruled by Moon. Moon is weak, so Mars can't be any stronger than its landlord, Moon. And let's see, and Mars is ruling the 4th house, has to do with lungs, so there was some lung issues. Mercury is good fortune through musical expression. Ruling the house of good fortune, the 9th house, and placed in the career house. So connecting career with this ability to express himself musically. Challenging Jupiter. Jupiter, you see the 9th sign of Jupiter in the 12th house. 12th house is a challenging house, and Jupiter gives the ability to take on different roles. 12th house also has to do with addiction. He did have drug addiction issues throughout his life until 2019. Venus is ruling the career house. It is connected to entertainment and music and creativity. It's in its own sign, so it makes it pretty strong. Then we have Saturn. Saturn rules the house of wealth, and it is placed in the partnership house. Again, his wealth and fame comes through his partnerships. And Saturn is in old age, so it is a weak, so he did have more than one relationship. Challenging Rahu and K2, always opposite, learning to balance spiritual and material success in his life. So let's look at the timing and events. In 1965, he co-founded the Grateful Dead. During a Rahu period, Rahu is sitting in the house of creativity. In 1967, he was arrested on marijuana charges during a Jupiter period. Jupiter is incarceration, ruling the 12th house. In 1968, he was dismissed from the band during a Jupiter period, Jupiter 12th house endings. In 1970, he got some acclaim for American Beauty during a Mercury period, Mercury bringing good, ruling the house, good fortune, placed in the career house. In 72, he came out with the album called Ace. During a Venus period, Venus ruling career, boosting his career. 94, inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame during a Venus period as well. Venus career boosting. In 95, Jerry Garcia, the co-founder of the Grateful Dead, died during a Sun period. Sun is ruling the 8th house of transformation and death-like experiences. 01, he became a UN ambassador, United Nations ambassador during a Rahu period. Rahu bringing success. In 2015, he started with some of the old band members and John Mayer, a band called Dead and Company, during a Saturn period, bringing more wealth and fame, ruling wealth and fame. 2019, he tried to completely get off drugs and went to herbal supplements. He would, instead of chugging alcohol before getting on stage, he would chug a shot of ginseng. During a Mars period, Mars bringing happiness through overcoming drug addiction. In January 10th, 2026, he died during a Venus period. Sun would, if you look at the circular chart on the left, you would see the outer circles where the planets were when he died. You see Sun, Venus, Mars in all conjunct in that 12th house of end of life. So Sun was afflicting Saturn, which is 7 houses away. Let's see here. Wait. Yeah, Sun is afflicting Saturn. Saturn is indicator for longevity, and Mars, Venus, all there in the 12th house. Rahu, Ketu are right on the nodal rising sign degree. So they're afflicting 6 out of his 12 houses, particularly the 12th house of end of life, the 6th house of illness, and the 8th house of death-like experiences. What could be done to strengthen the chart? Well, doing charities for Jupiter, which would be spiritual organizations, and for Sun, to transform Sun, Rahu, Ketu, helping with charities, and he was involved in 3 or 4 different charities. The rest of the benefic planets could be strengthened with my favorite remedy, a kavash, which is a silver locket containing the Devata yantras and mantras for his benefic planets. If you'd like to see or get a kavash or get a reading or learn Vedic astrology, you can go to vastucreations.com. Please subscribe and share. Thank you so much for listening. May he rest in peace.